Hey everyone, thanks for joining today's episode on Age SEO.tv. Age SEO.tv, as you already know, stands for Home Search Engine Optimization. And on this series on the Get Growth channel on YouTube, we're showing you how you can do optimizations from the comfort of your own home. So in every episode, we have like one optimization that you can do and how you can do it. So the idea is that we'll tell you what the optimization is that you can do from home, and then during the video you can see exactly step by step how you can perform the very same optimization for your own website. Alright, so I'll go to my browser. The idea is that the internet hasn't been perfect today, so yeah, let's see. Here's the browser. Right, and I'm going to show you the website. So this is ageseo.tv. Today we've launched a massive update on the site. So we had a couple of episodes, we have a couple of content prepared, and we've launched it today on the site, and you can see it right here. Yes, so you can scroll, and whenever you feel like you find an optimization that is interesting for you, just click on it and you can see how to do it. We also have a very special guide here, one ultimate guide to help you on your SEO journey. As you can see, the internet does work pretty slow today. So this one is made by Alexandra. How to add tweets to your articles in your WordPress blog, and from here you can check out the video. You can also sign up for more updates, or you can go to our YouTube, and you're on YouTube right now, so you can just click that subscribe button and you'll be sure to get all of our new episodes, both from the Get Growth series that we have and also from the Home SEO series. Alright, so today's optimization is going to be all about turning a page that has zero SEO value into a page that Google will definitely love. So this thing stands on the concept that you can have an SEO article, but the fact that you have an SEO article doesn't mean that you have SEO content. Also, this works both ways. Like, you can have a really great website with really great SEO structure, all of your tags, all of your categories, any URL from your website has a lot of SEO information on it, but the content, the article itself, the words on that page are not optimized for search engines, and they're also most probably not optimized for humans either. So that's how you'll end up having a lot of problems. And today I want to show you how to find some really low pages, like super low SEO quality, that Google will never love because they don't have enough information for Google to make a decision like if that page is useful or not. For this we will use the tool called Content Look. We're gonna log in, and here I have my websites. So I have a lot of websites in a lot of different languages. Waiting a bit for it, and we're going here and start working on this. Alright, so Content Look is very useful tool that shows me a lot of stuff about the content on my website. You can see on this website I have over 3,000 pages. Now if I were to go manually to each of those pages and check them out, or download all of them in an Excel to do a content audit, I would definitely kill myself before I ever end up doing any of that. So that's crazy. We don't do stuff like that. That's stupid. So we're gonna use the advanced filters. We're not gonna do a very manual stuff, and in advanced filters it has some really awesome stuff where you can say like, hey man, show me only the pages where the optimization, this is the optimization score, is lower than, and let's say 10. Right, so if I apply the filter, you can see that it created the condition here, and I have 0 pages. So this website does have a couple of pages which are okay from an SEO point of view. So let's say lower than 15 and see if we can find any pages. Okay, so obviously we have pages like the login page and the lost password page, and believe it or not, I'm gonna go to these pages. I'm gonna click on this, and it sends me to the page. Alright, so I have this page right here. Now I want to first show you a page that really has like zero SEO value. Now of course this page would have zero SEO value, that's pretty obvious, but there are many cases when you build new websites and you get new pages and then you have zero SEO value, and they're like, in the eyes of Google, they're as stupid as this page from a search engine perspective. So you don't want that, and that's why I'm giving you this lost password page as an example. So as you can see, we don't really have a good keyword because it's lost password. You don't want to write for people who say lost password on Google. That just doesn't make sense. You also don't have a lot of written text. Like, this is all of the written text on the page. It's not optimized for the idea of lost password, and it really doesn't make a lot of sense to search engines. Now if we look at the view page source, what we're gonna find is it does have a title. So you need to, I mean, if you want to check your SEO, I know that a lot of people run from code and run away from looking at code, but this is important. If you want to make sure that all of your optimizations are great, you should definitely check the code from time to time and see that all the necessary SEO information is there. I'm not gonna delve too much into this topic today because I've already made another video on the subject on ageseo.tv, and also here on the YouTube channel. You can subscribe and you will get that episode, you will get access to all of the other episodes, and the idea is that you can watch that video to find out more. But right now let's just look at the code, and please don't run away from this code. Right, so this is the title. We have a title, so it's not amazingly horrible because at least we have a title in the site structure. As you could see, it only has site structure. This content is absolutely zero. It has no really good words that are optimized for the main keyword, so that this page would never work on search engines, and also it will not work because it only has a title. And if we're looking at this stuff, the only other SEO information is this. So it tells Google not to index this page. Yeah, it should also be no follow. So this page is actually really horrible, right? So no index and follow, it should be no index and no follow. But anyway, so this is the only other piece of info that it has. So again, let's look at this page, right? You're with me here on this screen. We're looking at this page, and you can see that this page doesn't have an SEO article on it. It doesn't have great words that normal human beings would like to read, and they're not optimized for a given keyword, which would also make it perfect for search engines. It doesn't have that. It just says please enter your username or email address, blah blah blah, and it's very short text. So this wouldn't even pass the first check that the Squirrly SEO live assistant does for your content. So this page is horrible in terms of SEO according to what we find here. And it is that you first want to have an SEO article, then you want that article to be packaged in a really good way on a really good page. And this means that that really good page would have a lot of info here in the head section, telling Google a lot of stuff that it needs about the website, so that Google can make an informed decision whether or not to rank it higher or lower in search results. And this offers almost nothing. So this is also zero. So you have no SEO article, the SEO content itself, all of the content on the page, even the code is horrible. It's not good for SEO. And you also don't have, you obviously would never have backlinks to a lost password page because that would just be dumb. But if it were a normal page, you would also need to have backlinks to this page, so other websites, other third-party websites linking to this page, and also pages from your own website linking back to this page. To create links from your sites to your pages, we also have another video on the Home SEO series here on YouTube, which you can definitely check out. I've shot it like 2 weeks ago. It's very awesome. It shows you how to easily create links inside of your own website. And this page doesn't even have those links, so this is like super low quality, zero value SEO page. This is horrible. And if we go back to content, we can say like, okay, so give me optimization that's lower than 20. I will apply the filter. I can identify 159 pages on this website that still have very bad SEO. So if I go and take a look, right, so I have this article, it's, you know, event stuff. You can even download and add it to the calendar. You have some images, you have a couple of text, you have some speakers, and we go to view page source. And here's what we have, right? So we're looking at this and we have just like the title, but at least now we also have a description, right? And we finally have some other stuff as well, like the canonical link. This is the canonical link. So Google will always know that this is the best version for this URL and for the content, the written words, the article on this page, and it will know that that's like the original thing that it needs to care about, and it can find it always on this link. So if you by mistake of your content management system, your CMS, your WordPress, your Wix, your Weebly, your Squarespace, your Shopify, or other tools that you place into these platforms, you will get different URLs. So in this case, let's say that after this word you would have another slash or other words, or maybe even a code or some parameters. Google will never care about the content it finds on those other versions. It would only care about what it finds here on this page, and no matter what you have on this page, it will know that the canonical stuff is in this article, which is the article that I've currently opened. But it is that even if you had other variations here, like I'm gonna show you, and if you have this variation and it sends to and it has the same information as the first page, as the one without 2017, it will still know that the original stuff is on the first page that you mentioned here in the source code. This is the canonical link, right? And we also have a couple of properties, like we have information useful for Open Graph. This is always used by a lot of platforms to determine what the page is about. So you see a lot of stuff here, but what does the search engine see? And by providing this data, the search engine will know what's on the page. Okay, and also you have the Twitter information about the summary, the title for Twitter, the URL, the exact URL, the domain, the type of card that you want to use, and you have some other stuff here as well. So there's a lot more SEO information going on here. So this is a much better page, but it still got very low SEO score, because even though it has some of the elements required for search engine optimization, as in terms of site structure, it still doesn't have optimized content. Most probably, let's look at this image right here. Yeah, you can see it doesn't have an alt tag. It's not an alt tag that's made for a keyword. That's what I mean, because you can see it here, but it's not made for a keyword. So that's a huge problem. Right, so it doesn't have that. You can see that this is not a good SEO article, even if you could read it. It's another language, but even if you could read it, you would definitely see that it's not a good article. Right, so these were like really horrible pages. Now if we go to Medium, I want to show you a different platform from WordPress this time, and I think that Medium does a great job at making sure that people can wait for it. In making sure that the publishers on Medium actually get like really good SEO value for the content that's inside Medium. So the article, the words, and also the content from a site structure point of view, and Medium offers that. It offers the site structure, so if you get some stories in here and they're also optimized using the live assistant from Squirrly, you will get like really great SEO value, and you'll also get a great SEO article on it, and all you'll have to do after that is make sure that you get backlinks to it, and it will definitely rank on Google. So that's pretty nice. Of course, you would need a keyword that you can rank this website for. That's also very true, but you have a lot better chances at ranking your article if you follow all of the steps. And basically, using an article that you've optimized with the SEO Live Assistant and getting it here into Medium will ensure that at least something good is going to happen with that article. So let's look at a couple of stories that I have here. I want to look at an older article because I know that that was a good one and people loved it. So how the blog marketing secret of $1 billion startup can influence your next move. And I have an article here. I'm not really sure if I've ever optimized this one for a keyword using the SEO Live Assistant. I'm not sure about that. But if we go to the page source, now this is a horrible page source. Please don't be afraid of it. Yeah, it's really horrible. But if you take a closer look, you will see all of most of the right elements. So you will see the title, right? So it has the title, it has the canonical. I'm placing it right here. It has the meta title, which is also very important for SEO. A lot of people forget about this. It has the meta description. All right. It has open graph information. Here is open graph. It has Twitter information. Here is Twitter. It shows who the author is, and this is very important, the attribution of the author, so that when Google gets a lot of data about your website and you have many authors and many pages, it can really start thinking about who that author is and trying to rank that author higher. And you know, this is an author. This is the name of the author. Right, it has robots. It tells robots what to do with the page. Right, so this is also that it's an article type, the date at which it was published, who is the Twitter creator, what's the Twitter site, the open graph. Again, a lot of information for SEO, and I want to show you, it's a lot of code here to go through, but I wanted to show you like this. Okay, so you have this stuff right here. I know it looks pretty dull, pretty boring, but this has all of the JSON LD information. Now you remember that Squirrly SEO was the first plugin to get JSON LD information for your websites, and that was super important in terms of making sure that you can use JSON LD to uprank your website, to rank it higher in Google. And that was something that's pretty good to see, and I'm happy that Medium have done this stuff as well. So the idea is that if you publish something on Medium, you can see from the code that it will already have much higher SEO value. So the site structure of this article is good because I've just shown you in the code. Now, if I get a good keyword, which my website or which medium.com can actually rank for, and it can actually rank for, so the Squirrly keyword research tool tells you that it can rank for, because it does that, and you optimize this article, these words right here, because these are words. So a lot of people have been asking me like, how can I optimize my SEO articles on other platforms, and they didn't understand the idea that they can use their own WordPress with the Squirrly Live Assistant, optimize the article there in WordPress, and then just copy and paste the text, because this is the site structure, the stuff that I've shown you right here, and this is the text. So if I place this in a notepad, it will be the same piece of optimized text. Of course, if this one would get a green light from the Squirrly Live Assistant, but if that's so, this would already be an optimized piece of content. These words would be optimized and they would still work. So I just need to get these words onto a platform or onto a page that has a good site structure with the code that I've shown you. The keyword that I've optimized for needs to be good, and then I just have to get some backlinks and some inner links, and boom, I've done all of my search engine optimization. And the steps that I've shown you here, like the thing with the Live Assistant, getting this text optimized with the Live Assistant for a proper keyword, and getting all the code right in every page of your website, if you have that, you already have huge SEO value for your pages, and then you'll never have horrible SEO pages like this one or like this one. and you'll start actually having a very serious chance of ranking on Google. So I hope that this video wasn't too complicated, because I've shown you lots of bits of codes and stuff, but I really wanted to show you how you can turn a 0 SEO value page into something that has a lot of value. Now, there are a lot of videos on the YouTube channel where I use the live assistant from Squirrly. That's why I didn't want to do a demo of exactly using the SEO live assistant. But if you get the proper words into live assistant, you optimize them, everything is green, and then you make sure that all the bits of code that you see here make sense for your page, for your own website, but you have them in that page, you will already turn any page, even this horrible page with this horrible code, you will turn it into a page that has immense SEO value, and that would be a page that could definitely start ranking your WordPress higher in search results. And I hope that this goes a long way in demystifying what people think about SEO, because a lot of people think that it's some kind of magic, and I just want to show you that it's not. If the words are right, if the site structure is right, you already have a page that has important SEO value. You just need to build some inner links, some links from other third parties linking back to your page, and then you would definitely start ranking it high on Google, especially if you have the right keyword. So I hope this makes sense. I kept repeating a couple of concepts because I really want to make sure that you understand how all of this works, and I'll try to make easier videos from now on. And not go into code that much, but I really want to show you what happens when you have optimized words with optimized site structure, and to talk to you about the importance of keywords and backlinks, because if you do all this, you will start ranking all of your pages. But this has been a video of home SEO where I show you one optimization in each video that you can do from home. And the idea is that today was all about getting a page from low SEO value to high SEO value. And this is what I've shown you in this video. So you just need to optimize an article and get green lights on it from the live assistant. And then you need to have a good site structure, and you fixed any single page with low SEO value, and you've turned it into something with high SEO value. So you can also use Content Look if you're not sure which pages from your site have huge problems. You can definitely use this one. I'm gonna log out and show you the landing page. So it's Content Look, it's contentlook.co, and you can sign up, you can use it, and you can sign up for a free account, and then you can start analyzing, with a free account you can start analyzing 300 pages from your website, and it will help you find those pages which have horrible SEO, and the pages that you can fix by following the method that I've shown you today in this video. Okay, thank you very much for being with me. Next week we're gonna have Alexandra showing you a new optimization that you can do from home. Thank you very much for joining me.